So I need you all to clap your hands for the Rambling String Band.
Hello, hello. I think I gotta pull this down a little bit. So nice to see all these smiling all these partial faces. It's good to see you. Yes, smile with your eyes extra big. Well, it is great to be here. Great to see you. It was great to see anyone. I haven't left my house in about 3 months, so very nice. All right, but we're gonna have a nice time today celebrating Independence Day. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. As I was walking a ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert. And all around me a voice was sounding. Let me hear you singing. This land was made for you and me. All right now. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Play it, Sean. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go riding that freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. One more time. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, gonna go back and do a song that goes back to colonial America. This was a dance tune in the very early days before we declared ourselves an independent nation and fought for our independence. And well, it became one of our favorite songs to this day. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding. There we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. It makes a noise like father's gone, only a nation louder. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. I see a little barrel too. Its heads were made of leather. They knock on it with little clubs to call the folks together. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. All right, this is the most famous verse. You all know the words. Help me sing it. Yankee Doodle came to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be one more time. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Well, this is a song that comes from the Sea Islands off the coast of South Carolina, Georgia, and North Florida. Was born with the enslaved people there. Because this island chain, the only way to get from the mainland to the islands was by boat. So this was a spiritual and a work song, a rowing song that helped keep the oarsmen pulling together as they made the journey. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Sing it with us. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Sister helped to trim the sail. Sister helped to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Sister helped to trim the sail. Hallelujah. Michael's boat is a gospel boat. Michael's boat is a gospel boat. Hallelujah. Michael's boat is a gospel boat. Hallelujah. Jordan's river is chilly and cold, chills the body but warms the soul. Jordan's river is chilly and cold. Hallelujah. Chills the body but warms the soul. Hallelujah. Jordan's river is deep and wide. Meet my mother on the other side. Jordan's river is deep and wide. Hallelujah. Meet my mother on the other side. Hallelujah. If you get there before I do, tell my people I'm coming too. If you get there before I do, hallelujah. Tell my people I'm coming too. Hallelujah. Michael nice. Thank you very much. All right. So that song also had, you all might remember from the couple groups, I think the Highwaymen had a hit song of it in the 1950s and 60s. A lot of these old songs kind of had revivals with the folk music revival in the 20th century. Like this next one, which was an oldie from the 1850s. That was actually one of the very favorite songs of our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. But it also became a hit for Burl Ives and others during the folk revival. When I was young, I used to wait on master handing him his plate, and I brought his bottle when he got dry, and brushed away the blue-tail fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. The master's gone away. He used to ride each afternoon, and I'd follow with my hickory broom. The pony kicked his legs up high, bitten by the blue-tail fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. The master's gone away. The pony run, he jump, he pitch. He threw my master in the ditch. My master died, and who'll deny the blame was on the blue-tail fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. The master's gone away. We laid him under a simmon tree. His epitaph is there to see. Beneath this stone I'm forced to lie, a victim of the blue-tail fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. The master's gone away. The skeeter bites right through your clothes. A hornet strikes you on the nose. The bees may get you passing by, but oh, much worse the blue-tail fly. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. The master's gone away. One more time. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. The master's gone away. Thank you so much. All right, gonna do sort of a modern day cowboy song for you. Modern day being 1848, that's about as modern as we get here. We'll get a little more modern actually later. But back the old cattle drives were back in the 1800s, but this is a song that kind of sings of those days, a little bit of kind of a warning to cowboys back in those days, but it was a big hit for Vaughn Monroe, among others. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns eyes were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. And a bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. Let me hear you, yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Doing that. As the riders loped on by him, they heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride. Try to catch the devil's herd all across these endless skies. Here we go. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. One more. Yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky.
We sing it on the beat, play it after the beat. Sing it on the beat, play it after the beat.
All right, nice. Well, this is another one from around the same time. 1951, one of the great songwriters of the 20th century, of all time, I guess. Mr. Hank Williams wrote this, had a hit song with his Drifting Cowboys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. It's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey,
right, those who have seen us before, show of hands, who's seen us here before? All right, a lot of y'all. Well, you'll recognize we're getting really modern here with some of these, like this next one. Beautiful song. One of the early ones, one of Bob Dylan's first songs. Beautiful song. That unfortunately is well, it's timeless. It's maybe more timeless than we would like it to be. It never seems to lose its relevance. On the four. 1, 2, 3.
How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she slips in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head, pretending he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Well, how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. One more time. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Nice, thank you. Well, that song was written and first sung during the civil rights movement in the 1950s and 60s. People came together and stood up for the rights of others. This is another song from the civil rights movement that proves people can come together and make change.
This little light, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. dark now. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Pick the banjo, Lynn. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light, one more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Nice, thank you.
It's 15 minutes, okay. Just checking our time here. Want to be sure you get out in time for your ice cream. That hasn't come right yet, right? Is that after
Soon.
this?
About three
I
more
think I heard
songs.
them say ice cream, right? I thought I heard about it. Did you all hear that? Am I? Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, we're gonna do one great American song. Another really old one. This was an old Methodist hymn before a woman named Julia Ward Howe rewrote the lyrics during the Civil War, the war between the states. She woke in the middle of the night inspired with these words and wrote them down as quickly as she could. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. All together. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. He has sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer him. Be jubilant, my feet. Our God is marching on. One more time. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Big ending now. His truth is marching on. Thank you. In the summer of 1893, a poet named Catherine Lee Bates was teaching English at Colorado College in Colorado Springs when she climbed to the top of Pikes Peak with some of her associates. She was so inspired by the view she saw there, she wrote these words as a poem, and they were later set to music. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet whose stern impassioned stress, a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. Everybody, America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. I'm gonna study war no more. I ain't 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 gonna study war no more.
my starry crown. Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside, I'm gonna put on my starry crown. Down by the riverside, I'm gonna study war no more. One more time. I ain't gonna study war no more. 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 I ain't gonna study war no more.
All right, thank you very much. Got one more for you, but thank you all so much for coming out, and happy Independence Day to everyone, and hope you all stay safe out there. All right, this is a song from 1940 by the singing governor of Louisiana, Jimmy Davis.
The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and I'll make you happy. If you would only say the same. But if you leave me and love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me. When I awake, my poor heart pains. But when you come back and make me happy, I'll forgive you, dear, I'll take all the blame. One more time. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine don't take my sunshine away.
All right, thank you all so much for spending the afternoon here with us. Thank you.
Woo! John Knox Village, one more round of applause for the Rambling String Band.